Good afternoon, YouTube friends. Hope everybody's having a nice day. I wanted just to pop on here right quick and show you my vintage Christmas December daily. Super excited to show you. This is a journal that I've been working on for some time. I actually tried to create this cover last year and it didn't quite turn out the way I'd wanted, and then I worked it a little more and it turned out better than I expected. The cover is fabric, some vintage fabric, maybe from the early 80s. And I've decoupaged over it, and it just has a really sleek feeling to it. So I'm really excited to show you everything I did with it. I created this little tassel. It's got all kinds of beautiful fibers in it. It's got some lace ribbon, some pearl, some of this fringy yarn, a Christmas tree looking ribbon, a Santa ribbon, some burlap in Christmas colors, just some beautiful different types of ribbons. It's just fun, really fun, and I really enjoyed that tassel. I put on the spine, I put a vintage doily that I found at an antique store, and I cut it up and I put it as the spine here and in the back, and I really love the way it looks. I had some extra pieces, so I put them behind the this Christmas greeting ephemera piece that came in the paper pack. The paper pack is one of those Michael's Hot Buys that you purchase when they're on sale. So when those sales come on, take advantage of it, and then eventually you'll create something beautiful with that. I embellished the cover also with some holly, some beautiful plaid flower, and this little larger piece of holly with some pine stem, I guess. And this I got at Target in the dollar section, and it's actually part of like for to wrap utensils, you know, like when you're gonna set it on a table, place setting. So anyways, I did that. I found this fabric at Hobby Lobby, and I cut it up to make this tie here. I did eyelet closure. So let's go ahead and go inside. As you can see, the paper pack is so much fun. Here's another piece of doily here from another. It was like a little long piece like that, and I cut it more than in half, and I made it into this fun pocket. I put in a postcard here that's a flip out like that, and I put a little label with "This book belongs to," and then in this pocket I put the little days of the month that you can decorate with. It's 25 little labels with different images on it, so that you can use it as a December daily. I did not glue it on here because I figured whoever gets the journal can create it wherever they want, and it's pretty flexible, however you want to work your day. And I added some ruffle on a lot of the pages that I created off of the same fabric. And so it's got a lot of fringe and a lot of stuff coming off of it, but I do like that shabby look. I did large pockets throughout, and large journaling tags were collaged so that you can put your day here, you can put the number here, you can put it here, wherever you decide you want to put it. Some coffee dyed paper, some bags I used as pockets with some more decoupaged journaling cards. I added some of the fringe ruffle here. I embellished pretty much almost every page. I did leave a few pages blank. Another large journaling card here, and I decorated this pocket. Here's some more of that vintage lace. This is a vintage page from a magazine. It had like a Christmas ad, so I just kind of glued it on there just to make the page look decorative. And then here's a doily, another page from the scrapbook paper, some more postcards for you to create whatever you want to create with it. You can cut them apart or you can leave them like that for journaling. You can add your day on there. Here's another piece of another different doily. Some line paper, some tracing paper, another decorative page, and a belly band here, doily. Here's another piece of that vintage magazine ad. Right here, I created a fabric flip with the different fabrics. Here's the vintage fabric, which I mixed with just different fabric pieces I had, and a piece of that doily. I created a ruffle here with that sparkly ribbon. Some more line paper. Here's another page out of that magazine, and it's kind of fragile. So I just thought it was beautiful to add for color and texture. So you can, you know, maybe make it a little stronger by adding more paper on here, whatever you think. Here's a little piece of tracing paper. I used junk mail to add as pages. I collaged on it, and it's see-through like a little window here, and I thought it was cute that you could see the Christmas tree through the window. So here's some ruffle, another pocket, decorative pocket, some ledger paper, some more ruffle here, a ruffle piece as a tab, line paper. Here's another decorative page that I've just decorated with just different elements to go with this, and some coffee dyed paper. Here's a whole page of that vintage magazine. It is in Spanish, so I thought that was pretty neat. It says Navidad. And here's a little glassine bag that I decoupaged a napkin of a Santa, and I put a little postcard in there for journaling, but you can fill it with whatever you want, and you can write on the back, or just a lot of places to journal and record all your Christmas memories. Here's the center of the journal with a Santa, and it has different colors. You know, it has your traditional green and red, but it also has beautiful blues in it. I added these little beads, this beautiful sparkly bead, just for some another color and texture. The other half of the journal is basically the first half, so I'm going to just kind of flip real quick so that you can see how cute it is. This here is a little tag, and it's got a little candy cane attached that's flexible. I just thought that was cute, little element there. Some more ruffle, another decorative page that you can fill. Here's another ruffle I created with a ribbon, a gingham ribbon. Beautiful page there. And this is just the other half of that envelope that you can actually maybe put a picture here, or a card, or whatever, you know, you have that you want to record your memories. I added some ruffle to this tracing paper. The other half of the magazine page, this is like an embroidery on an embroidery pattern. Some line paper, another belly band here, and this doily here, decorative page. I did the same thing to this side. I glued down the vintage magazine piece there, decorative pocket, and another doily, another piece of that ad. And then here's a little pocket that you can fill with whatever you have. I embellished it with some lace, and then here's a little secret journaling. I believe these are called the Rita flips. I'm not sure which Rita did that, but I've heard other people mention Rita flips, so I really enjoy adding those to a lot of my journals. And here's another large label for you to, ready for you to decorate how you wish. Here's a journaling card in a little bag with some ruffle on there. Here I added this side pocket tuck type thing with a card. So you get, I mean, there's room for more if you want to add your own stuff to it. Here's the other half of that doily. I cut it short. This is the shorter piece of that doily, and I just added some ephemera to the back of it, just so that you can, you know, use it throughout or pull it out and put on your own stuff. So that is my vintage Christmas journal. I wanted just to pop on here right quick and show it to you. I'm really happy with it. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and then you enjoy crafting and creating beautiful things. So we'll see you real soon. God bless.